Can you say and spell your name, please?
Who, me first? Okay.
Sure, go ahead.
B.B. McElroy. B.E.B.E. Also known as B.B. Muller, born and raised in Houma.
And I'm Vic McElroy, V-I-C-M-C-E-L-R-O-Y, born and raised in Houma also. I grew up on the plantations. BB grew up in Houma itself.
Okay, we're standing at your home here in the mandatory evacuation. What are your plans for the hurricane or tropical storm?
Well, we plan on staying here.
Yeah.
We're located at 7979 Redfish. We're at the north end of Redfish Street. We've built our land up pretty high here, and then as long as the tidal surge doesn't get over 7 to 8 feet, we should be fine. We plan on it, and we've been here before and in situations like this, and we have been told by the sheriff's office and the fire department that if anything happens, we're on our own.
We understand.
Yeah, we just went watch the roller gate close, and we know there's a bypass. So if we need it, we know we can cross it. And we're monitoring weather. If things really look like they're going to turn to the worst, we have a high, our truck is pretty high, so we can get out if we have to.
Yeah.
And we know well enough to when to leave if it will get bad. But
We're not staying to lose the truck for sure. We're gonna be safe and smart.
Right, and as you can see earlier, we're the high spot right now. Everybody else on both sides of us is flooded. So we are the high spot. And we, like I said, we live here. We did that on purpose.
We are 1 mile from the end of LA 56.
And when you look off our front porch, which our front porch looks at Bayou Little Caillou, our back porch points towards the highway. And when you're looking squarely off our front porch, you're looking east, southeast. So right now the wind is blowing up, it looks like it appears directly from the east, and we get our water here from the east, southeast, the worst. When it actually goes to the south, we get a little bit less water. But the east, southeast, so right now we're going to be getting water coming in here pretty quick right now. We're going to be monitoring it.
It comes up fast, but it also goes out fast. And once it stops, there's nothing to stop it from going out. So it just comes up, then it goes out.
Well, I can see around you now that the surge has already started coming in. How fast is it coming up?
It came up, and we went to watch the roller gate close at 11:30. We got back here at 12:30, and it had come up around 8 or 9 inches. I checked it before we left.
Yeah.
And it's been up 8 or 9 inches in the last hour.
So it's coming up pretty quick considering the tide's actually going out still right now.
That's correct.
That's correct. And it was up a little bit past our gate down there. It was a little bit past our gate when we left an hour or so ago, and we came home, and look where it's at.
Yeah, based on knowledge of the elevation down here, the water is about, I'd say right now around 2.5 feet above high water mark. Our bottom slab under our house is right at 3 feet, and it's about 6 inches from the top of our slab downstairs. So we're about 2.5 feet above high water mark. So if it rises another 3 or 4 foot, we should be okay. What you're talking about a 6 to 7 foot tidal surge. We can handle that. Now if this thing decides to sit out there, build up a little strength and speed, then we may consider leaving if the tidal surge gets above that. And that's mainly to save the truck.
We have a safe haven at his farm in Grand Caillou, Cedar Grove Farm, or we can go to Houma, right near the Houma Tunnel. We have a home there on top of our business, 14 foot up.
Well, you guys said that how far away is the high water mark from Hurricane Rita and Wilma are you right now?
Hurricane Rita came up at right at 8.5 feet under our house in the high water mark. It was 8.5 feet high water mark. Now that was roughly 5.5 feet above our slab, which it came up right. We have a little bathroom downstairs, a little room, and that was right at the floor level. And so you're looking at the highway, probably you're looking at maybe I was 2.5 foot of water on top of the highway, the highest point right where we were at.
Now, do you know of anybody else staying this far down 56?
I think we're the furthest down right now. There may be somebody, the houseboat right up the road, the Blake Offshore houseboat, I'm not sure.
We saw a couple of vehicles. We don't know if that's just vehicles that were left here. We do know that the men stay on the shrimp boats. So we know that there's a few big boats down here that have men on them. One of our friends was gonna stay, but he left this morning and went home to Baton Rouge. So he called us early and said, I'm out. So he left.
How worried are you guys about the wind doing damage to the home?
The home can take the wind. We're not really concerned about the wind.
We think, I mean, we don't like tornadoes, of course. That creeps up on you real, that just happens all of a sudden. But hey, we have our phones, we have the warning channels, we'll heed it.
And this building is bolted to 6 30,000-pound cement blocks buried in the ground. Plus we have another 10 smaller pilings that are anchored in the ground hooked up to this place. And this is a steel structure that we're in that's heavily fortified, so I think this little storm we can handle with no problem at all. Like I said, it's mainly the storm surge we want to watch.
Right.
Oh,
You
yeah.
say you think it's good to a Cat 5 in the wind?
I'm sure it is.
We hope.
This thing is built stronger than most industrial buildings. We actually bought it strong, and then we actually built it up. We added strength by one of our customers. So it's really, really tight. This thing is strong.
Well, I appreciate you guys taking the time, and I hope you guys stay safe and everything works out good for you.
Yeah,
Yes,
us
sir.
too. We hope everything works out good for everybody. Hopefully this thing just skirts the
Keep
coast and
everybody
just
safe.
hers up, comes in, and doesn't build up much more strength. That's the best thing you can do is just haul tail in shore.
Perfect. Well, thank you.
You're welcome,
Yes, sir.
Al.